Hello once again, YouTube. Major Tom 2417 here with day 1 of SpoopTober 2025, Arcade of Evil. And to start things off this year, we're finally fighting the living dead in Night Slashers. And full disclosure, I am using an infinite energy cheat to make sure Mr. Christopher here has full health that will never be depleted, because the last time I tried to do a test run of this, when I had to continue after losing all lives, I accidentally summoned Player 2 and had no way to control Player 2, and no other player who could play as Player 2. So yeah, also some other firsts for this series. This is the first video I've done, well, not the first video I've done using Final Burn Neo, that was something about my old computer dying. But this is the first video I'm doing using my new desk, because I do in fact have a new desk. So yeah, a lot of melting going on when you defeat enemies in this game. Very strange. So yeah, just had to check Bandicam to make sure that my voice was being recorded along with the game audio, and I am trying to keep the volume of my voice a little bit lower than last year's, because of that one comment saying, "Damn it, too loud." So I am in fact trying to keep a somewhat quieter tone this time around. And also, I'm not going to be picking up that hot dog power-up, because again, infinite energy cheat. In games like this, when you pick up a health item and your energy is full, you tend to screw up the game and make it crash. So yeah, don't want that to happen. Ooh, melted. Also, I can't pause during recording with Final Burn Neo because that summons the palette viewer. The button combination for pausing recording in Bandicam is the same button combination in Final Burn Neo that queues up the palette view, as I found out the hard way multiple times. So fun! And here we're fighting a Frankensteinian construct. Wonderful. Piledrive. Oh, gut punch sending him across the room, but Mr. Christopher is back on his feet with no problems at all. Oh, suplex. Starting to look more like a wrestling match than a Final Fight clone. But, well, this isn't quite a Final Fight clone. And there goes our Frankensteinian construct. Just melted into the ground. Also, anytime a stage starts, there's a bright red screen that I'm having to skip, because the bright red flash is not very friendly to those who might have predispositions toward epilepsy. Oh, a civilian! Oh, never mind, a werewolf. Anyway. 3 elbows and a throw to the ground. And now we have some kind of burning entity. May or may not have been made of wicker. Like the Wicker Man. The good one from Hammer. Was it Hammer or was it a different studio? I don't remember. The one that Christopher Lee was in. Now we're running after a phantom carriage, throwing flaming knees at werewolves. Knee. Oh, dang it. Knee. Knee. Maybe this is the knee that the Knights That Say Knee were talking about in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Probably not, because that was made years before this game was even a concept. Chasing after this phantom carriage here. This is the fight that ruined my previous take of recording this, because that balding prick with the lantern has this one attack where he does an extendable claw thing. Oh wait, well, the game didn't screw up after I picked up that roast beef, so I guess I can consume health items even though I'm using the energy cheat. That guy with the lantern or the bell or whatever it is, he kept doing this extending claw attack and taking off crap tons of health, which depleted all of my lives. And when I went to continue, I accidentally summoned Player 2 as well. That also happened in a completely different... Oh, look, your little friend fell apart. What are you going to do now? Anyway, the Player 2 summoning thing, that's the attack that ruined all my lives in the previous take of this video. Yep, There we go. Most every other time that happened, it would just drain health. But I'm using a cheat, so it won't work. Anyway, the summoning Flare 2 thing by accident also happened in another game, which will be Day 2 of SpoopTober 2025, Arcade of Evil. But I digress. For now, this is Night Slashers. And I'm kicking zombies in the face while crossing a bridge. And I don't know what that knife-wielding dude is, but seeing as how he's able to do a gravitationally impossible move like that, he can't be a normal human. Also, normal humans don't burst into goo like that when they die. Anyway, at least in most Final Fight games they don't, or Final Fight style games, but I digress. Again. Oh, all of these tombstones can be activated to produce zombies. Wonderful. The more the merrier, and the more for me to kick in the face. Oh, rock monster. Crush all intruders, you say? Eat my fists and feet, says I. Oh, dang it. Come on. Oh, wow, flying belly flop there. Just kicking him in the face repeatedly. Wonderful showing from Mr. Christopher. Oh! Pile driven by the enemy here. Strange how they don't have names. Like, this thing is clearly some kind of rock monster golem type thing. But it's just enemy 1. Very odd. Pile driver. A rock monster getting pile driven. That's kind of a pun. Because pile drivers are used to break rocks in construction work. Anyway, this fight is almost over, and now it is. Ooh, a bonus game. Yes, I'm ready. Timeout. I won! And stage 3, which is probably where this video is going to leave off. Don't know if I'm going to make it to the boss fight, but here's hoping. So, yeah. This is a pretty fun game. Ooh, knife, which I missed with the throwing of, but thankfully the pile driver didn't miss, and neither did any of those kicks. The jewel move at the end did miss. What the heck? That zombie just did a jumping kick. Ooh, we have an executioner here, complete with an axe. Not that it's going to do any good against the flurry of fists and feet. So, yeah. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that was a guillotine blade. I thought it was a gate that I had to kick. Whatever. And another executioner, this one unmasked. I guess this guy is in the vein of the Andore enemies from Final Fight. And who is this fat guy in the suit? Never mind, another zombie-style enemy who just burst into whatever. Oh! Special move there. And they all turn to ice and burst. The obligatory elevator ride level that most beat-em-ups of the time seem to have. Pile driver. Love it. And the elevator continues up, and up, and up. And another executioner-style enemy drops down and gets beaten into a pulp, quite literally. And then 4 more zombies show up to get their heads caved in with fists and feet. Hey! Stop that. Pile driver. And then we have this Jason wannabe with a green mask for some reason. Pile driver. And the elevator continues its ascent. When will it stop? Well, now, I guess. And another boss fight! Which is probably going to be the end of the video. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching this first installment of SpoopTober 2025, Arcade of Evil. And hopefully you enjoyed this and will enjoy the rest of the series. That was a pretty short fight. Oh, wait! Oh no, the sword just broke too. That wasn't the end of the level? Oh, haunted picture. Wonderful. Fat, drunk zombie with no lower jaw here. Very strange. Another haunted portrait. But that's going to be it for this video, I think, once I get to the end of this corridor. Are there voices calling down it? I don't know. What might you hear them say? Who knows? Yup, another haunted portrait and a werewolf doing a slide kick for good measure. A lot of enemies in this hallway. So, yeah. Once I figure out when this part ends, that will be the end of the video, if I can ever get to the end of this segment without these green masked freaks doing their stupid spinny move. I think that solved the problem. Oh, great, there's more of them. Stop! Pile driver. Also, individual enemies that aren't bosses don't have health meters in this, unlike almost every other beat-em-up of the time. It's rather odd. Oh, exploding one. When is this stage going to end? Soonish, I think, because it needs to. Anyway. Jump-kicking zombie. Oh, come on. Stop with the spinning thing. Pile driver. And he exploded. Wonderful. Oh, boss time, I think. Oh, his health meter is even bigger than the previous bosses. Scary. And our Dracula stand-in here is just the 3rd stage boss, which is rather odd. But his fight is going to be the end of the video, I think. So that'll be it for this first installment of SpoopTober 2025, Arcade of Evil. Thank you all so very much for liking, watching, commenting, and subscribing. And as always, stay tuned for more. This is Major Tom 2417 signing out.